First and foremost, Kahalayim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim. Kakwadash Devons to the apostles, elders, great millstone. Teach and rule well. Taught us all this truth. Peace and mercy to the elect. You know, as always, the election. All right, and the Lord said in Romans 16:19 that we be simple concerning evil, you know, concerning wickedness. We ought to be simple, meaning we shouldn't know too much about, you know, fucking evil, man, and being wicked. We shouldn't really know too much about, you know, the left-hand side vibrations, you know. You shouldn't know how to fucking cast a damn magic spell or how to fucking do voodoo and stuff like that, you know what I mean? You shouldn't be conversant in wicked, in the parables of wickedness. You know, our people are conversant in wickedness, you know, especially you see these women of the tribes, you know, they're very heavy into witchcraft. You know, try to keep their men, you know, put period blood in their food, all kind of weird shit. You know, they'll be sacrificing chickens and shit to try to like cast spells on people. You know, the men are involved in witchcraft too. Don't get it twisted, but you know, the reputation of the women of the tribes precedes them. You know, they're very much heavy into this damn witchcraft. I mean, the scripture say Ephraim is joined unto idols. So you got Ephraim, they're joined on the idols, man. They're heavy into that shit. They're heavy into, you know, calling on the dead. Issachar too. You know, calling on the dead and getting near familiar spirits. All right, we're supposed to stay clean from all that shit. You know, all that is wickedness. All that stuff is wickedness. All right, and it really leads to your destruction because you consult with familiar spirits, with demons. Them demons gonna come after your ass, and then, you know, people they want to get away from the demons. They want to, you know, they're afraid. You know, the demons keep plaguing them. Why? Because you went out and sought those demons. You went out and seeking trouble. You're gonna find it. You know, you playing with the spiritual demon Satan. You playing with, you know, what he's got more power than you do right now. You know, so. He's more powerful than you, so you shouldn't be playing around with fire, man, because you will get burnt. All right, so this is Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 27. Neither give place to the devil. Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands, the thing which is good, that he may have to give to him that needeth. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. Yeah, you're supposed to, the scripture says, seek out the book of the Lord and read. All right, and Isaiah 34:16, seek out of the book of the Lord, not out of a book of spells or magic. You know, it doesn't say go into the Grand Lodge of the Master Masons and become a Freemason and shit. It doesn't say go into the Quran and be a Muslim. Yeah, it said keep that eye single, because you're supposed to be worshiping Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all right, as an Israelite man or woman and child. Eventually the whole world is going to worship our God, but right now they have they're under the vibration of Satan, all right. You know, they're under the vibration of Jesus Christ and, you know, Buddha and all this stuff, right? So that's off, and this is why the world's so messed up, because they're not in the vibration of the true living power. All right, so the Israelites come back in power means that the true living power is going to be exalted in the earth. His name is going to be magnified by way of his people ruling the earth, and his name being that name that's above every name, you know. So that's what we're proclaiming, you know, the acceptable year of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. All right, we're not pushing the Day of the Dead, witchcraft, sorcery, all right, trickery, palm reading, damn horoscope signs. You know, that's wickedness. If you into that shit, that's wickedness, man. All right, and it's only gonna lead to your destruction. It's only gonna lead to your demise. And that's the problem with our people. Our people, they don't see this. You know, they don't see this, but they'll see it very soon when they get hit with a thermonuclear missile for their evil. When a cop shoot their asses, or when the Lord brings down His judgment, because the judgment of the Lord is coming. The judgment of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is coming. Okay, it says Colossians chapter 3 and verse 8. It says, but now you also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Yeah, filthy communication, man. Evil. All right. Evil, man. Leviticus chapter 19 verse 31, it says, regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God. Yeah, because you're defiled when you mess with spirits. When you mess with the left hand side, you're defiled. You mess with the left hand side, you will get burnt, man. Trust and believe. You know, you can't make a deal with the devil and then renege that deal. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Just don't work. It just don't work like that, man. All right. And that's one of the things that pisses Yahweh Bashim Yahshua off. That's one of the things that make him very angry. All right. One of the things that make the Lord very angry is disobedient children. Those are things that Yahweh Shai hates. Also, witches, warlocks. You know, when you watch these Disney movies, they have a bunch of witches and warlocks in the movies, trying to push it to the kids. You know, kids don't know nothing. They're just babies. You know. So they look at I don't know, like a movie like Little Mermaid or any of these movies. You know, the Hocus Pocus or anything like that. You know, it's all witchcraft, man. Harry Potter. All right, it's all witchcraft. Witches of Waverly Place. You know, I that was back when I was a kid. I don't know if they still have that shit, but the point is that everywhere you look, it's just nothing but witchcraft. We went to Disney, me and my woman, like last year, and you know, Disney's a cool place. You know, whatever. There's all kind of shit for carriages and magic this, magic that. You know. Mickey Mouse, you know, Mickey Mouse like the face of Disney. He's like, you know, he's like a witch. Matter of fact, when you go to the history of Walt Disney himself, the founder, this guy was a master mason, man, and he was part of Demo Lay, man, where they do rituals, man, child sacrifice, all kind of shit, you know, to be able to invoke spirits and demons. You know, a lot of you niggas, man, you're into it with Satan, man. You know, you don't know it, but you're into it with Satan. Because you following the philosophies of Satan, you subscribe to his agendas and his high holy days. You know, Halloween, that's a major witchcraft holiday. Major, okay? Major witchcraft. What else? Valentine's Day, witchcraft. You know, all right, Halloween, Thanksgiving, all right, Easter. What else? Shit. Everything. Basically, Christmas, big time. Christmas is big time going off, you know. So yeah, man. All right, but Halloween is the number one fucking wicked day. That's a wicked day, man. You know. Ever since I was a kid, you know, they've been having Halloween, you know, whatever. And you know, they dress up the kids and stuff, but they're sacrificing their kids, man. They're putting spirits on their kids. They're putting demons on their kids, man. You got them dressing up like a damn ghoul, you know. You got a little baby dressing up like a pumpkin, you know, dressing up like a jack-o'-lantern, or dressing up like a serial killer. A little baby dressed up like Chucky. You know what I mean? That's fucking evil, bro. You know, that's that ritual Samhain, man. That's not an Israelite custom. That's a custom of the heathen, the other nations. The Lord said, follow them not. You know. Envy not thou oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Choose none of this damn devil's ways. All right, but here's the people there. They follow the multitude. The multitude, and you know what the scripture said about the multitude. Follow not a multitude to do evil, man. To do evil, man. You're doing evil. You're following the crowd. You're following the world. You have to be separate from the world, separate from the crowd. You know, because the ways of this world are the ways of death. This place is going out very, very quick. So like it is. This place is going out soon. You know. My bad. But yeah, this place is going out quick. The Lord said, "Arise ye and depart." Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. For it is polluted, it will destroy you with a sword destruction. Alright. It's polluted. America is polluted. This world is polluted, so we need to get the hell up out of here, man. We need to get the heck up out of here. All right, and we will. Through the spirit and grace of Yahweh Shemel Shai, the Lord said that He's going to deliver us. He's going to save us. You know, Isaiah 35, the 35th chapter. All right. The 4th verse and the 5th verse. It says Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 6, and the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits, and after wizards that go a whoring after them, I will even set my face against that soul, and I will cut him off from among his people. You're gonna be cut off, man. You're gonna be cut off. You're gonna die the death of the uncircumcised, being a witch. The scriptures say, "I will suffer not a witch to live." Burn them. You know. That's what they used to do with witches, burn them. Or even over here in Salem. We're in Massachusetts, Salem, Massachusetts. Up there, up north, you know. A little town up north of the city of Boston, man. Salem. They had the famous witch trials, man. Where they was burning motherfuckers at the stake and, you know, burning them women that was doing witchcraft. You know, if you was found out to be a witch back in the day, you know, they would burn your ass. That was a heavy accusation. You know, because they knew what the hell was going on about, you know, they knew what was going on with the Druids and all that. You know, they know if we allow this witch to live, you know, she's gonna bring plagues and evil to our village or town. You know, it's gonna bring a number of problems. So you got to weed out that wickedness. Says Leviticus 20 and 7. Sanctify yourself therefore and be ye holy. Be ye holy, for I am the Lord your God, and ye shall keep my statutes. He said, "You shall keep my statutes and do them, and I am the Lord which shall sanctify you." And the Lord, as long as we do the right thing, the Lord is going to sanctify us, man. You know, the Lord catch your ass dealing with demons, man, He's going to cut you off from amongst His people, from among the righteous. I'm going to destroy you, man. You know, you're going to be destroyed. Let me jump down. From there, same chapter, Leviticus 20. I'm gonna jump down to 27. 26 says, "But ye shall be holy unto me, for I, the Lord your God, am holy, and have severed you from other people, that you should be mine." Hey, that shows you that that we're different, man. You see what I'm saying? The Lord said He severed. When the word sever means to cut, man. The Lord cut us from the other people, man. These other people are different. They're low level, vibrational people. You know what I'm saying? These heathens, especially the so-called white man, who is the devil. The so-called white man is the devil. Right? You other nations, you're like little devils. you're like smaller devils, you know. But Esau, he's the number one by death, according to the scriptures. According to the holy scriptures, which these people think that they're upholding, you know. Which they're not upholding the scriptures. This is a land that has fallen to whoredom. This is a land that's completely and utterly wicked. You know, how could they say that adultery is not even outlawed in this society? They allow you to be an adulterer and an adulteress. The scripture saying, Proverbs 31st chapter, all right, speaks about the way of an adulterous woman, man. You know, she wiped her mouth and said she had done no wickedness. You know, that's what this place is. This place is fucking an adulterous place where the woman could cheat on her man. You know, nobody says anything. She gets half of the man's shit. You know, if she, you know, if there's not a prenup up there or whatever, you know, she could throw this nigga on child support and do wickedness. You know, she could get as many abortions as she feel. She could sleep with how many men she wants to sleep with. You know, that's fucking wicked, man. This is why you got all these kids with single parent households, man. Mama by themselves. Where the fuck is the dad? You never see the nigga, because the woman is loose, man. You know, that's witchcraft, right? That's wickedness. You see? The woman's supposed to be with her husband. She's supposed to be with her man. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to serve that man. She ain't supposed to be no slut. You know, out there giving her box away like a coupon, man. You know, woman's supposed to be handling business at home, being a wife. You know, not out there in the streets being a city girl, being a hoe. You know, at yacht parties in Dubai, all over the world. You know what I'm saying? All over the world. These women are loose as hell. They're all over the world, all over, prancing with the feet, going place to place, telling men what to do. You know, all kind of just madness, man. Big as hell. Look at these women, big as hell. Here it is, two young black women. I'm just taking it for example. They can be like 20 years old maybe, and they're both big as hell. They're both large, you know. You see, this is the society we live in. You know, everything is out of order. Fucking women big as hell, masculine. You know, men are feminine. You know, act like bitches. You know, fake hair, fake ass, fake everything. Everything's fake, man. You know, everything's fake, man. So yeah, man. The place must be destroyed. The place must be destroyed, and it will be destroyed. And it will be destroyed through the grace and mercy and power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, through the majestical power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. You know, we're looking forward to. That's what we're looking forward to, man. The ultimate destruction of this place and the deliverance of the elect, of the children of Israel, man. You know, that's the ultimate end goal. That's the ultimate end goal, man. All right, and that's what we're looking forward to. So it says, verse 27. Leviticus 20, verse 27. It says, a man also, or a woman that hath a familiar spirit, or that is a wizard, it says a man that is that hath a familiar spirit or is a wizard shall surely be put to death, and they shall stone them with stones, and their blood shall be upon them. Yeah, so you're gonna be destroyed, man. You're gonna put to death. That's the judgment for the for a witch, man. For a wicked warlock, man. That's the judgment. That's the judgment the Lord has professed against you, man. That's the counsel of the Heavenly Father. That's what should be going on in society. You see somebody, you know, doing some fucking Santeria and shit, you know, you should put them to death, man. According to the law. You know, take them before the judges, and they should be put to death in a righteous society. You know, but in this place, everything is fucking allowed. Everything is permissible. You know, there's very few laws, man, and the laws that are in place are there to protect the wicked and to condemn the righteous, condemn the just. You know, they call it hate speech. If you're against evil, it's always hate speech. Hate speech. But what the fuck they're doing is not wicked though. You know, this is why we hate this motherfucking place. We can't wait to be destroyed by the power and might of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. As I said before, man. But we hate this place. We fucking hate this goddamn place. This place is evil, man. It's evil as all hell. This place is evil, man. This place is evil as all hell. And it gotta go, man. Gots to go. Can't continue like this. If it continues like this, the scripture says, "Shall no flesh left to be saved," man. You know. It says, Deuteronomy 18 and verse 10, this show. Verse 9, it says, when thou art coming to the land which the Lord thy God shall give thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations. And there shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that useth divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. A wizard or a necromancer. A necromancer is someone that speaks to the dead, tries to raise the dead, you know, have sex with dead bodies, you know, all kind of shit like that. That's where that's what's going on with these other nations, and Jake has learned the ways of the other nations, man. Has learned the abominations of these other nations. They have learned how to be wicked, and they've actually perfected the wickedness and done even worse than the wicked. You know, have gone further and further into the darkness. You know, so it says, verse 12: for all that do these things are an abomination unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because of these abominations, the Lord thy God doth drive them out from before thee, and thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy God. For these nations which thou shalt possess hearken unto observers of times and unto diviners. But as for thee, the Lord thy God hath not suffered thee to do so. Yeah. But as for you, you're not supposed to do that shit, you know. The Lord said, these nations which you're gonna possess have done this, but you're not supposed to do that, you know. You're my people, you're my chosen. The Lord said, didn't I we just read it? He severed Israel from amongst the nations. Meaning he cut us off from the other people. We're different. We're supposed to be special, man. You know, we're supposed to be special. The scripture says, unto you seek unto them that have familiar spirits, and unto wizards that peep and that mutter. should not a people seek unto their God for the living to the dead? It says, verse 20, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. Yeah, if they come with some other bullshit, you know, some witchcraft, power on the left-hand side, whatever. You know, we understand demons exist and all that shit. You know, it is real, but that's not the correct power source you're supposed to tap into. Right? If you speak not according to this understanding, it's not the right truth. It's not the right wisdom. Okay, because the scriptures say the wisdom of wickedness is not wisdom at all. All right. That's the way. Those are the ways of death. That's the way the heathen operate. All right. That's the way the other inferior nations. The Lord gave them that left hand side vibration. Like for instance, He gave Egypt. They had power. Like the sorcerers, they had power. You know, because Moses went at them with his spiritual power and defeated them. He defeated them. He defeated the Egyptians. You know, he defeated them because he had more. He had Yahweh Shem Shai on his side. You know, and yeah, we're gonna defeat our enemies because we have Yahweh Shai on our side. You know, so that's the thing about it. You know, that's a beautiful thing. All right, so it says, let me see. It says Job chapter 11 verse 14. If iniquity be in thine hand, and put it far away, and let not wickedness dwell in thy tabernacles. Let not wickedness dwell in thy tabernacles, man. Put wickedness far from thee, so that thou mayest live. You know, so that thou mayest live. All right. So with that, I'm going to say, Call Halayim La Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Hashem. Rakak Kodash, double honors to the apostle elders, great millstone, who taught us this truth. And peace and mercy to elect. Just a quick hitter, and you know, as always, shalom to the elect. Shalom, shalom.